Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Freedom Fighters achievement, which is part of the Forgotten Saga. In order to access Helheim, you need to find a new merchant in Ravensthorpe, build his little hut, and then he will grant you access to the new update. Before we start, this is going to contain spoilers, so if you haven't played through it, or you don't really care, you've been warned. This map is split up into 3 separate areas, each with its own side quest that we need to complete in order to grab this achievement. I'll throw some timestamps down in the description in case you only need 1 or 2 of them. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get this achievement in one run. It's going to take a minimum of 4 runs, depending on your skill level. So for this first one in Kaldstad, we need to find a dismembered shield maiden. At the first choice, we need to go right, and then if you hug the little island around to the left, you'll find a zip line, and inside this cave is the shield maiden. Now, we have to defeat her 4 separate times. Each time we defeat her, she'll get a limb back and she'll have a different weapon. But once we've defeated her that 4th time, that's this one complete. Next up is Dokkerland. This is the easiest of the 3 as it only requires 2 stages. There will be a dwarf directly when you first start. You can't miss him. All you need to do is talk to him.
Wanderer.
He's going to tell us that his mates are all locked in the forge and that we need to go and save them. So first things first, we need to find a key. In this first combat area, one of these guards has got a key on him, so just start killing. For me, the key was on the final enemy of the area. I'm not sure if that's coincidence or not. Once we've got the key, we want to continue to push forwards until we reach a giant stone building. Once you've reached the forge, we need to head inside. Obviously, it's going to be full of guards, so we just need to kill all of them, and then we can start unlocking the cages. There are 4 cages in the forge, 3 downstairs, and 1 upstairs. Once you have unlocked the final cage, Ava will say something about, "I think that's all the dwarves," or something along those lines. So once we've unlocked that final cage, that's all we can do for this run, and we have to come back to Dokkerland again.
Thank you, my friend.
This way! Help!
You've done right by me, Raven Matter.
The last of them. Let's see if Danny the Dead One makes good on his bargain.
Oh, there's no
Once we're back in Dokkerland, talk to the dwarf again. You'll have to fight some goons, but once you defeat them, that will be the side quest for Dokkerland complete. Nidheim for me was by far the most confusing of the 3 maps. I kept finding myself getting turned around and kind of losing where I was going. But for this one, what we need to do, I'm going to skip all of the fight scenes, but in the top right corner you'll see kind of like a big tower. That's what we're heading for. If you continuously go right, you will eventually get there, but we're going to take it nice and slow. Once we've finished this first encounter, we're going to come to our first bridge. We're going to be wanting to go right. Just like the others, once we cross this bridge, it's going to crumble, so there's no going back. Up these steps, you'll reach another combat encounter, so just finish them off. Once you've dealt with the final cultist, grab your reward, and we'll drop down over this ledge. Now there's going to be a zipline. We'll just take that over the fiery acid water, and we're going to head right. Once we cross the bridge, we're going to be stopped by an old guy in a cloak. He's going to ask us to kill a druid. Now the druid is located in the tower directly in front of us. So just climb the tower and start killing people. You know that you've killed the right guy because it's going to give you the confirm kill option, and it's going to go into that X-ray stab animation that you get when you kill a target. He's also going to drop a set of Draugr armor. So once that armor drops, that's all we can do for this run. So carry on, and then when we get to Nidheim again, pick back up.
Some of the droid's belongings might be useful among these degenerates.
So we're back in Nidheim. Old mate's going to give us the next part of our quest, which is to buy some magic stones off the hidden merchant. Now she is located in the same tower that the druid was in, so we just need to retrace our steps to that tower, but instead of going up the tower, she's under it. There is a marker, so we just need to follow the marker. Give her the beans, she'll give you the stones. Once you leave the little area, our mate will be like, yeah, thank you, and that's all we can do. We need to come back to Nidheim one more time. So this is it, Nidheim for the final time. Instead of heading right where the druid is, we're actually going to go left. There's one more encounter to pass through, and then we're going to drop down over the zip line and head left. Now you can do this encounter without the stones, and it'll just be like a normal encounter, but because we've got those stones, there's going to be a corpse lying here.
Wake up!
You need to interact with him, and then start the encounter. This will summon a werewolf and a couple of cultists. Now the werewolf is actually invincible at the moment. What you need to do is you need to guide him over the beams of light, and that will hurt him. You need to do this 3 times, and then that will end the encounter, and you'll get the achievement. And it's as simple as that. So guys, like always, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really do appreciate it. And I've got a whole bunch of Assassin's Creed guides on my channel, mainly for collectibles. So if there's any collectibles that you're after, hit those up. And that's it. Catch you next time. Ciao.
No! Leave her alone! Stay your amazement, traveler, and help me kill some cultists. I won't let them hurt you, Sistir! Not anymore!
Sistir will recover once I move her away from the Moonstone's influence.
Away? I thought the Moonstones helped her resist the spell.
No, they weaken us. Our true forms are wolves, so I'll wait until you're gone. She may be confused.
I understand. I am heartened that family bonds could survive such a place. But I'll be glad to quit this land of rot.
Not everything in this place is as corrupt as the worm who gnaws at it. Some keep hope alive for the rebirth that will be Ragnarok. You have my thanks, and my pledge. When you find yourself sorely hurt, we'll catch your scent and come.